Hey everybody, today we got one that's a little bit different than the norm, but I'm going to be showing the assembly and a quick review on the deluxe cargo carrier by Hallmaster that Harbor Freight sells, and it's the deluxe 500-pound capacity. Alright, so assembly took about 15 minutes. One note as far as supplies, you'll notice that in the instructions and the images in the hardware kit, there are no washers for the main bolts that hold the rack to the main beam. They're not spec'd and they don't come with it, so they're just 3/8 zinc washers. Work just fine. I had these laying around the shop, so that's what I ended up using. The second thing of note that they keep telling you about the caution is, see this crossbar? Get those in and finger tight before you put any of the main beam bolts in. Pretty common sense, just because it'll be hard to align once those bolts are tightened, but just as a tip so you don't forget. And then lastly, use a little Loctite, because it just comes with cheap lock washers. They don't seem super stout, so I just doused them in Loctite when I put it together. I guess one last item of note, make sure you have this bar, this main beam that actually goes into the insert. Make sure you have stickers up. If not, you'll quickly see as you lay it out on the floor, you'll have a hump running through the middle of your cargo. So if you want it to stay flush, make sure stickers are up and that the bolt holes are up towards the top. Alright, so you can see the picture of it on the back of the truck. I have hosed it off so it's a little bit cleaner, so I could kind of inspect it, look for stuff that loosened up or cracked. And as you saw in the picture, it was covered in dirt, and that trip was about 84 miles of dirt road, and not just dirt road, it was some pretty violent washboard, about 60% of it. So this thing gets a really good review. Nothing came loose, nothing cracked. The only thing I would say is I highly doubt that 500 pounds is accurate. I wouldn't feel comfortable with more than a couple hundred pounds on there. But overall, this thing gets an incredible review, especially if you use the coupon. You can get it for like 40 bucks. That's about impossible to beat. So overall, great review, held up, and I'll just keep using it. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.